Welcome to the Forsyth Magazines podcast. I'm Brooke Eagle, your host, bringing you the stories of the people shaping our community. From business owners to local leaders, we'll explore their journeys, passions, and lessons learned. Let's dive in. Hey guys, we are back with another podcast episode, and there goes my phone. And today is just me, myself, and I, and of course Tim. We're talking about.
I must be I.
We're talking about Forsyth Woman's 20th anniversary, which is so exciting. The magazine started back in 2005, and so here it is, 2025.
Yeah.
We're celebrating big. September 18th at the beautiful Crest, Winston-Salem, right down the street from the podcast studio here.
Mm-hmm. It's on Cherry Street.
Yeah. Tim's going to be there, right?
Yes, I am. Yes.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about what's coming up at our awesome party. And I also wanted to share some just fun little facts about Forsyth Woman, things that people, I feel like, ask us all the time or are surprised to hear.
Okay.
So one thing that people are always surprised to hear, we unload the magazines manually from a huge box truck every month. Like it's me and my mom and my dad and our distributors, who are Robin and Julie mostly. We are literally pushing the pallet up the ramp into our little storage facility that stores the magazine. So it's a very physical labor process, and people are always surprised to hear that. Yeah. And we have printed, I did the math. Math is not my strong suit, but I did this math. We printed 2.5 million copies of Forsyth Woman over the last 20 years.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
It's a lot of paper. And another frequently asked question that we get, people are like, where's your office? Can I stop by and see you? And we all work from home, our whole team. We had a big, we had an office at the Broyhill Center in Clemens for, I don't know, a year and a half. And it was great. We enjoyed it, but we just, we're used to working at home, and we go out on appointments and, or at events and things like that all the time. So it just didn't really make sense for us to have an office. So we tried it, didn't like it, went back home. So I got my little pink office at home that I work from every day.
Is it really pink?
Heck yeah, it is.
Excellent.
Gavin painted it for me.
Awesome. That is awesome.
Pink wallpaper on the ceiling that's like textured, and then I got pink walls. I got a neon pink sign that has the Forsyth Woman logo.
That's nice.
It's very girly.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is my spot. It's going to be girly.
And kudos to Gavin for making sure that happened for you.
Yeah. He's the man. We love him.
Yeah, absolutely.
So another question I get a lot is, what's your favorite part of your job, or what does a publisher do? Which is always a funny question. But the two of my favorite parts, cover photo shoots are so much fun. I love cover shoots. And then podcasting is also, of course, one of my favorite things to do too. We've been doing this for a long time now.
We have 5 years.
250 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. My star pupil. I know I say that all the time, but you certainly are.
We loved him.
After a recent interview or conversation that you had, they said, "You're so good at this." And I just sit over here and smile because that's my girl.
It's just fun to like get to know people on this level. Like, because people ask me quite frequently if I write every article in the magazine. And I'm like, no, in fact, I don't write any articles in the magazine. We have a writing team for that, and they're fabulous. We have probably close to 30 writers, but they write the articles in the magazine. So this is the way that I get to kind of meet our advertising partners and meet these nonprofits and kind of meet the people in the community, because it is not through writing articles. That is not my strong suit.
Now, you wrote mine, the last one, right?
Oh, okay, yeah. Every once in a while, I write my little publisher note. For special occasions, I'll write an article. But if it was like something I had to do all the time, it would wipe the fun out of it. I would hate it.
Yeah, I used to, write for a couple of not magazine. I guess they were magazines. We call them rag sheets.
What's that?
So like Yes Weekly and Triad City Beat when it was around, ESP Magazine when it was around, things like that.
Okay.
And I did a personal blog that was published every single day for
Wow.
1,400 days in a row.
What?
Yeah, it
didn't know
came
that.
down to something. It was called "Useless Things Need Love Too," and it was just rantings and ravings, whatever I wanted to say. A lot of it was music review stuff and
Yeah.
just anything that was coming out. But the point is, it's not about me. The point is, it got old after a while.
1,400 days?
Yeah.
That's impressive, honestly.
Yeah,
I don't think I could do that. No.
yeah. It was several years.
Yeah. Good for you. So now you're burnt out from writing.
I am. I'm so glad now that ChatGPT comes to my rescue.
Oh my
and now I
gosh.
do change a lot of things, but
Well,
getting the body of it together.
Sure. ChatGPT, I think if you're not using it, you're gonna have to eventually. It's here and it's coming and it's not going anywhere. But my experience with ChatGPT is that I could go on a whole podcast about this. But if you give it a lot, or her, I like to call her,
Yeah,
a lot of information, then it doesn't sound chat-ish. But if you're just like, write an article about this for me, yeah, it's gonna sound like ChatGPT wrote it.
yeah,
So.
right. Yeah, it's trainable. You fix it however you
Yes,
need to.
Exactly.
What did you name yours?
Oh, she doesn't have a name. She's just she.
Mine
She's
is
not a he.
Mine is Clive.
Clive. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why. I asked Clive. I said, "Do you have a name?" And Clive says, "No, but you can give me one." And I said, "Are you male or female?" And he said, "I am neither. You pick." And I'm like, "Do you have a preference?" And it says, "No, it's up to you."
Oh my gosh.
And so I said, "Clive," and Clive said, "That's a wonderful name."
Oh my gosh, that's too funny. Gavin's phone calls him Batman. It's Batman's iPhone.
Nice.
So every time he gets in the car, you're now connected to Batman's iPhone.
Did you name your car?
No, I got a new car a year ago. I should name it.
Yeah, mine is Annabelle.
Huh. I like that.
It's a very Southern Korean name for my Kia Soul, but I
like
had
it.
but before Annabelle, I had a green one that was Nigel.
So you name all your cars.
I do.
I've never named a car. I feel like I'm dropping the ball on something.
That gives you the way when you go on long trips, you can pat it on the dashboard and
Good
go,
job.
"Good job,
You're doing great, sweetie.
Chuck." Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
So 20 years.
20
Back to that.
years.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're my mom, Keela, which I would love to have had her on today, but we're having some family health issues that are being resolved, but today was not the day for her to come here. But she started Forsyth Woman in 2005. We all thought she was literally insane, and just in true Kiki fashion, that made her want to do it more.
Mm-hmm.
We did a cool video. Spencer from Dark Waters Creative, who I've had on the podcast before, he's awesome. He did a video for us celebrating our 20 years. We actually recorded it this past November and released it in January. And you can find it on our YouTube channel, where you can also find all of our podcast episodes, which it's so funny when guests come on, they're like, "Wait, I'm being recorded? Like on video?"
That makes me think you haven't paid attention. Have
Yeah.
you?
We told you.
Yeah. And we've been showing you.
Yeah. As we said, it's the necessary evil of podcasting. You got to have the video too.
Yeah, absolutely.
People want to see that face.
Yep, it tells the story a little bit better. I still do most of mine audio only, but it eventually is going to get where I have to do the video.
Yeah. Well, it's I see both sides. I like having the video for the little reel clips, the teaser clips to get people excited. But if I'm watching or listening to a full podcast episode, I'm listening to it while I'm walking my dogs, while I'm driving. I'm probably not watching more than a couple minutes of a video because my little attention span is
I'm with you.
not there.
I'm totally with you on that.
Because I don't know, that's what I look forward to on walks, is listening to podcast. So yeah.
And as a podcast producer, not just yours, we appreciate that.
Yeah, I never listen to mine. I don't like to hear myself talk. Every once in a blue moon, if somebody's like, "Wow, that was a really good one," I'll run to remind myself what it was about. But typically, I don't listen to mine. Do you listen to yours?
No.
Yeah.
I used to whenever I first started doing the Less Desirables.
Yeah.
And really, I don't listen to anybody's.
Yeah.
I listen to yours
'cause you
as
edit
we're
them all
recording.
day.
Right.
Yeah.
So by the time I'm through with podcasts, I've in a way listened to them at least twice, or if not 3 times.
Yeah.
Because I listen to it as it's recording.
So you're probably my number one listener.
I probably
That's what you're
am.
saying.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But I don't listen to a lot of podcasts because just like a chef who works from 8 a.m. to midnight sometimes, the last thing he wants to do is go home and cook.
Yep.
So the last thing I want to do is listen to somebody, and this is not bragging, but I tried to listen to a friend's podcast the other day that I do not produce. And I
What
just
kind
could
of friend
not.
is that?
Yeah, well,
I'm just
his son does it, and he lives in Philadelphia.
Oh,
so,
okay.
So, because I produce another one that he does, but this one, I'm like, oh, I just can't listen to it.
Oh,
It
that's
doesn't
funny.
sound as good, and that's not me bragging on me. I'm just saying,
You know your kind of work.
I know what I have.
Yeah.
I have a standard that I like to maintain,
Sure.
and it has to. I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but there's the rules of thumb. It's got to sound good, and content's got to be good.
Yep.
So
Sound is so important. I've gotten spoiled too when I listen to other podcasts that are like not like national ones. I'm like, oh, they should call Tim.
yeah, they should.
Get
Even the
their
national
audio up.
ones should call Tim.
You can tell when people are recording like via Zoom interview,
Yeah.
and it's not as good.
Now I like to think that the way I record the Zoom interviews,
Yeah.
it all depends on what's happening on the other side.
Yeah,
If
which
the-
is out of your control.
Yeah, I can't control the equipment that other people use, but if they're just using their laptop microphone and camera,
Yeah.
then it's going to sound like it's a call,
Yeah.
which is okay because generally people expect a call to sound like a call.
I mean, that's fair.
But the one I do a podcast with my cousins, and I'm the only one here,
Oh,
and but they all have studio quality mics
that makes a
and
difference.
use headphones.
Yeah.
And it sounds like
It works.
It doesn't exactly sound like we're all sitting here, but if you didn't know, you don't know.
Yeah. Well, especially somebody who's not in the profession like you, they
Yeah.
wouldn't. They wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to anyone other than me and other podcast producers, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Well, I personally, I don't like, and it's actually a rule. I don't have digital or virtual guests on my podcast, just because I feel like it's a lot harder to have an authentic, good conversation.
Yeah. And you get lag and
It's awkward.
drag and there's no, because being in proximity, there is a palpable
Energy.
energy. And if you're not next to each other, then it's just words.
Yeah.
It's just blah, 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 blah.
So true.
Yeah.
So true.
Yeah. We have done on this podcast, we have done some virtual things, but it's less than 10.
Yeah.
And I
Oh,
think
for
after
sure.
the last one that we did,
I
you're
said,
like,
nope.
I know more of that.
No mas. That was it.
They want to know if they can do that. No. The answer
Sorry.
is no.
We had people drive from like Charlotte and stuff to come to
Yeah.
the studio.
And it sounds a whole lot better
It
for
does. And I get to meet them and chat with them, and it's just that's just my rule.
A
you
real
know?
life handshake is a whole lot better than a wave and no camera.
That's right. I could not agree more. So, okay, to celebrate our 20th anniversary, y'all know me, you know I love a good party, and I have been thinking about this party. Pretty much, we celebrated with a big party for our 16th anniversary. Why 16? Because that's my family's lucky number. So we celebrated big for our 16th anniversary in 2021. And literally the second that party was over, I was like, all right, year 20, we're doing something big. And so here we are. It is happening next week, Thursday, September 18th. And it is going to be so much fun. I have an amazing team that's been helping me pull this together. Michelle Hyatt, who is just my right-hand woman for every event we do. She's amazing. Shonda Bravender, who is at all of our Girls Night Out events. She's my event coordinator, and she's also incredible. Could not do it without her. But we have so many fun things lined up. Tim's going to be there. I'm so excited. And
yeah.
Stephanie.
Oh, yeah.
Got to bring the wife.
Oh, yeah.
But we are going to have a live auction. A friend of mine who goes to my gym, Lewis, is also an auctioneer. And auctions are so exciting to me. I just think they're so fun. I'm burned out of silent auctions. So I'm like, we're doing a live auction. And we have 10 really incredible items lined up. And it's obviously totally optional to bid on the items. You can just be a onlooker and witness the fun of the auction. But we have everything from date nights for a year, a $50 gift card to various local restaurants for every month of the year. Jody Brim is donating a studio session, which, oh my gosh, that's incredible. And we're doing... Dynamis is doing a wine tasting for 4. If you haven't been to have you been to Dynamis yet?
I have not.
Oh, you need to go. It feels like you're in California. It doesn't even feel like you're in a North Carolina vineyard. It's gorgeous. What else? Oh, Robert Hall, the upstairs Capone's bar. They donated a rental of that space, which, are you kidding me? That's amazing. Do you know the story of that? That's Al Capone's bar.
Yeah, from Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great story. But if you haven't been to Capone's, it is definitely worth a visit. But I think they're open to the public a little bit these days. Maybe check their website. But the auction item is to rent the space for you and 50 of your closest friends. And that's going to be a good item. So, and I should have said this first, but we're doing an auction. We're raising money for Lead Girls of North Carolina. This whole event is a fundraiser. So the tickets, you pay for your ticket to come. We're doing the live auction. We're doing a 50-50 raffle. We're doing like our girls' night out gift cards, except for you buy tickets to get a chance to win gift cards. We're doing all these fun things, all to raise money for Lead Girls, because we love that nonprofit. Joy's been on the podcast before. Their tagline, which I love so much, is change a girl, change the community, change the world. And it's just such a simple mission, but it's just so important. I mean, these girls are our future. And I felt like, okay, the 20th anniversary of a local women's magazine, what better nonprofit than one that supports these girls that are our future? So very near and dear to my heart, this cause. So I hope you will come celebrate, help us raise as much money as we can for Lead Girls. We're going to have a DJ. We're going to have a photo booth. We're going to have, we got some long sleeve hot pink t-shirts made with our 20th anniversary logo. And I think I'm going to sell them for a 2005 price, which I need to research what that would be. But it won't be. It'll be cheaper than a normal t-shirt because, man, inflation's crazy.
It is. It is.
These 2025 prices are wild,
and
man.
In just 20 years, things have just everything has gone crazy.
I wish I had some hard numbers and I can research, but like the cost of paper and the cost of like our print bill and things over the last 20 years, it's insanity, the difference. And I'm sure for every business, we're not alone. But yeah, we have lots of fun things in store. The theme is kind of an early 2000s vibe. Like our signature drink is going to be a Cosmo. And we're just going to have some fun.
How Sex in the City of you.
Right. I know. We're going to have some early 2000s music on the playlist. Hopefully people will kind of, it's cocktail attire, so you can wear whatever you want. But if you want to do like a fun little early 2000s themed choker and butterfly clips, I'm on board for that.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what my old ass is going to wear for cocktail attire.
You wear whatever you want, Tim.
Yeah.
We won't kick you out.
It'll probably be, because I do have, you rarely see me in them, but I do have actually a pair of linen pants that I might put on, and probably like a polo type shirt.
I love it.
Maybe a jacket. I don't know.
I like it. But button up polo, pink if you have it. If not, that's okay.
I will look. I think I might.
Pink would be sweet. My mom is wearing a pink dress. I'm forced her to wear a pink dress. We went and bought it yesterday, actually, at Fraley's. Fraley's has been advertising with us like for, gosh, probably almost since we started.
Past guest twice.
Yep. Donna and Allie, they are so sweet.
That's a mother and daughter-in-law.
And daughter-in-law, which is unusual.
I remembered that.
I know. That's impressive. So yeah, we got her dress at Fraley's yesterday, and I'm just so proud of my mom. I'm leaving her completely out of the planning process of this because I kind of want it to be a surprise for her.
Yeah.
As you know, the founder, like she's doing her thing with the LKN magazine at the lake, and I'm so proud of her for that. But this is her baby that she started, and so I want to make this really special for her.
Yeah, because I mean, 20 years wouldn't be 20 years without what she did.
Yeah, no doubt. She went out on a limb, and yeah, it's amazing what she's done in 20 years.
So I know it's not proper to ask ages and all that stuff, but how old were you 20 years ago?
Yeah, so when she started the magazine, I was 15, and she would have been 45 because she's 30 years older than me. No, yeah. I think I was definitely 15.
Yeah.
And I think she was 45 because then she got her first round of breast cancer. She got like a year or two after she started the magazine. And funny story, it's funny now. It wasn't funny at the time, but she had a double mastectomy and was obviously on lots of drugs post-surgery. But my mother, bless her, she just hopped right back into working, got her little laptop out in her bed. She messed up our books so bad from the drugs and I'm like, oh, Mom. It took our poor bookkeepers years to kind of like figure out all of the mess that she made from that.
But
we
she
love
didn't
her.
give up.
Oh no, she's like that's what I love so much about my mom is she just genuinely loves these magazines so much. Like it's you can't fake that. She just it's her heart. She loves it so much.
So what, if I may, what made you decide to actually take over? Because that wasn't your career choice to begin with.
Well, I went to college to be a teacher, and I went for college to get an education degree because I just didn't really know what I wanted to do. I thought maybe I would take over the magazine at some point, but I know how my mom is, so I knew that she would not be anywhere close to retirement age by the time I graduated college. So I was like, well, I got to have something else to do.
Yeah.
And I hated teaching. It was not for me.
Yeah.
Didn't have the passion. Went crying to my mom. And she's like, well, you can, sell some ads or make some commission. And I'm not a salesperson to this day. It's not my thing.
Yeah, me either.
And I'm like, okay. So I did. And I sold some ads and kind of like slowly started taking on the admin things and the books and the digital parts, the social media and the podcast later on. So just kind of, we're a really good team because she's good at the things that I'm not, and I'm good at the things that she's not. But yeah, it was kind of in my game plan for the future, but for us to work together for this many years, I never thought that would happen. Yeah. And it's been such a blessing. Like we've definitely had our times where it was very hard. But we're in a good groove. We do good about 98.5% of the time.
Yeah. Yeah. You got to know when to stay in your lane.
Yeah.
And sometimes you got to know when to merge over.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you got to know when is the right time. Like I always call it talking off the ledge. I talk her off the ledge quite frequently. And same reverse. Like we both have some anxiety. And so we're really good at kind of working each other down from being anxious about things.
Yeah.
So, and she's just such a people person. She's awesome. But she could sell grass to a cow. That's what I always tell people. An amazing salesperson. Like she didn't give me that gene, unfortunately. Like I'm not bad at selling. I just don't.
You don't like it.
I don't like it. Like if somebody to cold call somebody is my worst nightmare. And if I'm gonna try to sell somebody an ad and I'm like, hey, this, I know the magazine like the back of my hand. But if they're like, no, we're not interested, I'm like, okay, cool, bye.
Yeah.
It's fine. Don't worry.
I had to actually get someone to sell such and such media because I can talk about this and how good it is all day long.
Yeah.
And then it comes time to talk about the money.
Yeah.
And I
no.
fall apart. I
Yeah.
completely fall apart and I start giving stuff away. And
it's because you're so nice.
Well, there's that. I do want to make people happy.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
It's a business.
I've got to pay rent.
Yeah.
And I have to contribute to the integrity of my household,
Yeah.
So, someone had to come in and relieve me of that.
Well, it's because you knew you got to stay in your lane.
That's right.
So.
Yeah, I take up a lot of lanes.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I've got that wide load sign on me that you see going down. So I've got to choose which ones I take up and let other people around the other side because you got to, or A, you'll burn out.
Yeah.
B,
no doubt.
Nobody can do it all unless all you do is one or two things.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not
Yeah.
a business.
And you gotta play to your strengths. Like there's exceptions. Like sometimes you gotta learn how to be good at things that you don't like, and that's just life. But for the most part, especially if you have a business partner, play to what you're good at.
Yeah.
Use your strength and they use their strengths, and you know, better together.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So again, this is at the Crest, Winston-Salem.
It is. It's at the Crest, Thursday, September 18th. And we do not have a ton of tickets left. So you're going to want to go ahead and grab your tickets if you're listening to this, if you don't have them yet. It's going to be tons of photo ops. I forgot to mention, we're working with House of Posh. They're doing this insane photo op. They're using like some of our past covers and all the balloons and all the pink. It's very exciting. I won't give it all away, but it's going to be kind of the star of the show is this little decor piece that they're putting together. And Alphalet Ashley, she's doing some beautiful marquee letters because, you know, we got to have all the fun decor. Mm-hmm. What's a party without decorations?
Right.
So please join us. It's Thursday, September 18th, 6 to 9 p.m. at the Crest. I won't. Amy will. Amy's going to put these in the show notes, the ticket link, so you can buy some tickets. Come, make it a date night, make it a girls' night. It is not just for ladies. My husband's coming. Tim is coming. My dad is coming. There'll be plenty of men there, too. So it's
a lot of Tim.
Yeah, a lot of Tim. We call my dad Tej usually. Okay. But yeah, so girls' night, date night, whatever you want to do, it's going to be great. And I think that's it. That's a wrap. That's all I got. We hope to see you on September 18th. Bye, guys.
ForsythMags.com @ForsythMags.
That's right. The views and opinions stated on this podcast are solely those of the contributors and not necessarily those of our distributors or hosting companies.